Let's first take a look at the market for now. This is NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ right here. It is going down heavily, and the trend of going down is not broken. If anything, it is accelerating a little bit. So the market stays weak. If you look at SPY, same behavior over last 1 week. Okay, how many days it is? 12 days. It has gone down by about 4 or 5%. So not a huge drop, but there is definitely a change in structure and character. If you look at the trend here versus change of trend, which is clearly visible now. So the market stays weak. Now let's take a look, because if the market is weak and if there are some stocks which are behaving with strength, they are always interesting to look at. So let's again, as usual, look at how the stocks are doing. So healthcare sector, biotechnology, CGEM, and the purpose of looking at all these structures is to answer one question only: how is the supply and demand balance in the market for that particular stock? So the market today is going down. This stock has gone up. It tried to break out yesterday from this quite stable base. It had really died demand supply balance with small, really small volume going up to about 3 million on yesterday. But of course, it could not hold. It tried to break out again today, and I think the sellers came in. So this stock is clearly a strong stock. The ATR is large, about 7%. So if we take this trade, for example, we will be keeping a small position size. Let's put it to our Excel sheet and then we will see what to do later. CGEM, currently the stock is at 1840. The ATR is about 133. And if we go by that, for a $10,000 account, you're only looking at a position size of $700 and $38 of 38 stocks we bought. So, okay, we will come back to this. SLG, nothing much here at this point. The base is, it's a long base. If you consider this to be the base, this whole thing to be the base, it is hovering for about 4 months in this zone. But the price action has been really choppy here. Nothing to see here. No, nothing here. Citigroup. So for the first time, as it has been going down, the stock has been going down for last 10 days. For the first time, the high has broken the high and the close both of yesterday. So this may be something. It is a low risk play. So we will have this here, and then we will also decide what to do with this later. 5840 is the current price, and the ATR is 167. So 5840, 167. So you would be buying just about 30 stocks and investing $1,700 for a $10,000 account, and let's we'll remove the dates because we'll only keep the dates where we close um, a particular trade. This is being choppy. This has been choppy, not in the clear yet. This bump really was the bump here, high volume, and the bump up 2 days ago was really because of the 28% profit increase. This is not yet a structure. It's been range bound for a long time, so not really ready. This is A.O. Smith, industrial, diversified. Nothing much here. There seems to be some volume activity at this point, but nothing super interesting. This is just was going straight up for a little while, 20-30% up in last 20 days, so no, not interested in this. Ferrari, it became really tight here, and it is trying to break out today, not able to hold up, but generally you can see day after day there is definitely some change in character. So this is this like really small mini base, and it is trying to break out from that mini base at this particular point. The ATR is generally low, so it could be a reasonable stock to take a look at. But generally my challenge with this is too many red bars. Google. So at this price point, there clearly seems to be a lot of alignment in the market. You can see it here, 155, you can see it here, 155. So there is a general demand and supply balance at this particular price point in the market. So if the market turns, there is every probability that this will go up, but now the base is not strong enough for me to go into this. Hercules Capital, again, it was really nice agreement between buyers and sellers here, and now it is forming support. At this point in the market where low volume, the volume is going down. When it lost some momentum here at 2 million volume, you can see the volume is very high. It really didn't lose too much on the price. It actually maintained the price. So there are buyers in the market for this stock around this point. So it just generally seems to be okay. If the market decides to go up, it's okay, 1%, 2%. So not too much here to play around with. RSG, this has been flagged for us. It's getting really tight and it's closing at the top. It's really tight and it's closing at the top of its range, which is a good sign. It closed here. Let's see how long the base is, about 36 bars. So I think I am yeah, it's range bound. So if it turns and then comes back again, then that might be the good time on this one. So let's keep it in our sights. SW, GBTC, nothing here, URA, nothing here. So these are all the stocks with SMAX. Now today, let's also take a look at everything that went up, let's say by more than 1%. And let's maybe also look at volume, because that tells us if there is something going on in the market. Okay, so DB, clearly there is something going on here. It found a lot of support just a few days ago, and today It is finding that support again. The only thing that I don't like about this is the fact that it has been generally on a tier. So last 2 months, the thing has gone up by 22%. That's the only thing I don't like. I think the right point was somewhere here or here. Would I have bought it here? Most probably. So I think we lost the trick. We'll come back to, we'll find something more. So, no, this is not ready. No, this is not ready either. Okay, now this one seems to be in a good shape because you can see the shape forming here, and there is general agreement between demand and supply, which continues today. I think we need to add this to our flag list, and then we will look at it again tomorrow. AER, this has gone up by about 1%. It's roughly the same volume, nothing much there. Murphy USA. Okay. Clearly there is some accumulation happening at minor volume increases. So I think that kind of covers it. Let's also look at stocks that jumped up a lot just to make sure. So CGEM, we already have this in our list. SLG, okay, this one, it tried to break out, failed, tried to break out, failed. Tried to break out, failed. So it's been trying to break out and failing continuously in this zone, and now it is getting support. So I think I like it. Because this may be a scenario where a lot of shakeout has already happened. SLG 1509, 2.39. So, and see, our goal is to just find one. We'll not find more than one. So $1,000 is what it's saying. And the other thing is, when it goes up on a slightly higher volume. When it falls down on slightly lower volume, except here where it fell heavy, and then it fell heavy, but today it came back up. So this stock, SLG, is looking all right today, and I think it's trying to break out of this long base. So we can maybe take a bet on this and see how that goes. Okay. Naturally a short, we don't care about this. Energy sector, not really looking great. No decision to be made here. Nothing here. IBK are not. This is another of those, because if you look at this structure, it's been going on for about 30 days. It got good support, but it really is ending up at the bottom. It's ending up higher than yesterday, but it is really ending up towards the bottom half of the bar. So I'll continue to wait. While Citigroup, which is part of our list already, so you imagine this one is more ending up towards top of the bar. So I think this one is not really. C is definitely stronger. Okay. I think that's probably enough. Let's also look at our flags. Let's look at all our flags. and see how they are doing. Generally, most of them are losing steam. Okay, now we can take a look at the flags. So not too many to look at. Let's go from bottom to top. I'll kind of tried to break out but failed. Not looking good. Not really. Yeah, these are, let's go reverse. Let's start with here. So yeah, this we already know. Not yet ready. Deutsche. This one we flagged today. Yeah, so I think this is extended at this point. Goldman Sachs, we thought about it already. VST, not yet a setup. CLF, Cleveland Cliffs. Let's see what's happening here. So long base, 2.5 months, lost steam, 7% off the top, got support here, although it could not breach it. And even today, if you look at this, I think I'll have to wait. We'll have to wait on this one. DTM, this is getting a lot of support off this low, but apart from that, the structure is not really there. I think it never formed a structure. So RSG, now this is about 2% of its base. So this is not a volatile enough stock for us to play in Levi. Okay, clearly a change in structure is going on. This was the base, then it tried to pop out. It tried to pop out big time. I think this was like a 15% pop out, and now it's trying to form this these shapes here, really. So we need to keep it in our watch list, but I do not really see this ready for the swing trade kind of situation. TME, no. Hubs, yeah, closing at the bottom of the bar is never a good idea. So I think it's that the demand supply balance is there, but it's not really looking great today. Acadia, okay, I think that's enough. So now we do two more things. We have to decide one between CGMC and SLG. So let's see who wins. Let's look at CGM again. Okay, so CGM, good alignment. What I like about this, good alignment between demand and supply, tight ranges in recent past, good volume today as well as yesterday, 1 million at 18. So good volume. What I don't like about this is the range. So this is just trying to, even though it's 4% up today, it's really not looking that great because of the volatility. In any case, if we buy this, this would have been a $700 play for a 10K account. So I will not go here. Let's look at Citibank. Okay, it got some support, That's what I like about this. Not ending. So you can see what happens, in fact, here. So here it got the support, but that didn't hold. Here it's getting the support and it's trying to break out, just about trying to break out from this zone. And it seems like a reasonable situation. The only thing which is hurting this is the fact that the volume, look at the volume here. This was 30 million, 20 million kind of volume, 28 million. And today, 11. So there are some hopefuls, maybe computer programmers, maybe algorithms, who believe that this pricing seems to be right. And the fact it's going up and rest of the market is going down is probably a good sign. So between C and CGEM, C is a better play. Now let's look at SLG. Let's look at SLG. Clearly, if you look at the demand supply balance, this was the stock. This has been the stock which has been trying to break out. You can see volume bars consistently green, trying to break out, not able to. You can see large volume here. So this is the one I'm going to go for today. So the stock that we are going to buy, even though the market really is not looking great for buying, but okay, we have made a commitment that we will buy one, so we will buy this one today. Let's look at what happened to our buy NTRA from yesterday. Okay, so we bought NTRA here yesterday, and the reason we bought this yesterday was because the base looks good. Very low risk buy, general alignment between demand and supply yesterday, and so we bought it at $91. Our stop loss is 87.5. Right now this stock is hovering at 90, so nothing to be done here. So NTRA is holding firm. Today we are going to buy SLG. So let's buy this, and then we will come back to this tomorrow and see how this goes. Have a good rest of your trading day. Bye bye.